Hello, my name is Bernard Martinage, and I am the founder and managing partner of Target Nation. Target Nation makes really three products. We have a torso, like this, which is a 3D humanoid target with recessed vital organs. I'll explain in a minute. We have a stand, which is meant to support the torso, which is optional because the torso itself will fit every little target stands you can find. And we have an accessory board printed on both sides, photorealistic, which is meant to accessorize your target. So all you have to do is poke this out. The torso itself, and this is the only assembly I'm going to do for this video, will assemble in 30 seconds. All the user has to do is open it, go by the side, roll the cardboard. That's it. Unroll it, pull that tab from the center, fold the other half on it, lock that tab in place, and after that, lock that tab on the side, raise it, put the nose in place, wrap the head around it, lock the tab, and then bow it like this, and you have a realistic body shape size humanoid, which allows you to have the vital organ on the back to calculate the angle and shooting center of exposure versus center of mass, which I will briefly explain later. The way the target mounts on its stands, it locks with tabs in the front and tabs in the back. It's very light, it's very easy to use. If you were going to use this outdoor and you had a lot of winds, which you had situations, you can put a couple of anchors, or you put some bean bags on the shelf on the back of the diamond shape stands, and that will take care of everything for you. It's easy to access the trap on the back. Through this trap here, you can insert vital organs sheets that you can replace. And we also have a 3D vital organ, which is like this. So if you wanted to feel the cavity of the chest to have as realistic as possible, you just pull that tab down and you insert the 3D vital organ like this. Very easy to do. Just push it in and it will show you and feel the cavity. So this is as realistic as you will get when you're trying to practice for self-defense. The stand also allows you to lean the target on the side by just adjusting a couple of tabs. And because you can easily move it like this, and it doesn't require glue staples or anything like this, to move around the shoot house or environment where you're trying to create a challenge, this is absolutely ideal. The leaning position, and it's such low footprint, one, it will feel on a regular step of stairs, and you can easily put them next to one another to create a hostage situation. This other target there, we'll come back to it a bit later. Let's go inside the warehouse, and let me show you a couple of settings I have. Fred can be set up as a reactive target for any type of ammunition, but it is calibrated so it will also work with less than lethal like UTM. You put a balloon in the chest, and all you have to do, pop the balloon, the target will drop. It can also be set as a headshot. We have a riser that pulls out from the base itself, nothing to buy extra. Make a headshot, and the target will drop, and you can do this all day long. Also, if you're going to use it outdoor in an environment that's very windy, we have a shoe. It's a steel shoe. We recommend the shoe only for use for less than lethal because of usually the ricochet. Even though it is soft metal, it's less than 200, so it's not like AR-15. The bullet should not go back. Only use it with less than lethal, and it will hold the targets in wind and terrible conditions and just with a couple of rubber bands. Very convenient. How does Fred work indoor? Well, if you have one of those indoor stands that has a classic STS holder, use the STS the way it's designed, slide it to the side of the target, and you can hang it and practice shooting center of exposure instead of center of mass. What if you have a flat backstop? Flat backstop, no problem. You can either staple this to the backstop, or you can anchor one of the tabs on the back. And there is a template on our website. You download, cut a tab open, and on your backstop, your target will be at 45 degree. What if you don't have this, or you don't have that, and you have just a regular hanger? Take Fred's nose, hang it to the side, cut a piece of cardboard out of the trash, bend it, hook it up, and you can practice shooting at exposure instead of center of mass all day long. The last thing I'm going to tell you is about how does it work as far as center of exposure versus center of mass. Let's take a look at this. When you're trying to terminate a threat, your goal is to hit the vital organs. If the thread is facing square to you, where hitting center of mass will go straight into where the vital organs are. All right, it's pretty straightforward. However, if the thread is at an angle, even just like this, just 45 degrees, and you still aim center of mass, well, that shot is going to go completely out to the other side and miss the vital. So what you have to do is you have to aim what is the center of exposure, the part of the body that's closest to you, right on, and it will go straight to the center where the vital organs are. We did a study, we reviewed dozens of videos of gunfights from pretty recent video and security cameras and the like, and in over 90% of the case in a gunfight, the opponents were never square to one another. Even someone standing at a weaver stance, if you aim center of mass, that's already a miss. You're going to hurt the person, but you're not going to end the fight, and that's where the difference is, because that person is going to keep shooting and fighting. And you cannot practice this on a flat target. You have to have recessed vitals that change your perspective on how the organ are located face at what you had. That's it. The product is very inexpensive. All the masks for identifications are free for download for the website. All the user has to do is buy the cardboard, and we've put more than 500 rounds of 45 to one of those. As long as you change the vital, it keeps registering the shots. We've put double buckshot slugs through it, no problem. So this is it. We hope you try the product, give it a shot, no pun intended, and we do business with you.